Hello guys, welcome back in another episode of World of Tanks. Today we'll review the E50M German tier tank, medium tank. We will watch a replay from the player Moten for LTU from the clan Fame and review this tank. This medium tank that actually has armor other players should pay attention to. The E50M is a spearhead and sniper tank that is comfortable both staying back and picking up hit points at will, or getting into the face of isolated or overconfident offense. A consummate master of flexibility in battlefield roles, the E50M allows the expert player to flow smoothly from the one task to another and allows the other tanks to do their support jobs properly in order to get victory. The performance of the E50M tank are good. Let's see some good things from this tank. Strong near pinpoint accuracy, only outmatched by the Grill 50 and Leopard 1. Good accuracy during movement, which allows doing a good snapshots. Frontal armor and decent amount side armor that can provide a good amount of rear jet hits. Insane penetration, best in the class. Rear transmission make it less prone to engine fires, front frontal hits. What is bad about this tank? Poor damage per minute for a medium tank and slow traverse speed makes this brawling hard. Very large in size, even larger than some heavy tanks with very poor camouflage rating. Maneuverability for is poor despite high KPM per ton, feels sluggish and has poor terrain resistance over the hard terrain. He got some vulnerable areas. Lower frontal hull and turret base are lacking in protection and ammo rack is very weak. The E50M is an effective German tank compared to his peers. The E50M, like all other tier 10 medium tanks, fires APCR as a default ammo. Aside from the price, it keeps all characteristics of APCR. This is both good and bad thing. APR have higher penetration potential in reality because it concentrates all kinetic energy on smaller points and because it leaves the barrel at much higher velocity. In game is the same and perfect for the E50M playstyle. The combination of the fast traveling shell and extremely accurate gun makes hitting moving tanks at extreme range practically a walk in the park. When supporting and sniping from the far rear is not an option, the E50M still quite home at close quarters of engagements. The good all-around armor will prove difficulty to overmatch except by the largest gun calibers and can be used to buy tanks in the being shot at extreme angles. Even smart players might think they can get through, but if done correctly, their shells will simply bounce the sheer angles or outbounds entirely, leaving them open to quick and accurate counterattack. Having smooth ride and snapshot in addition to vertical stabilizer and vents can make the E50M the most accurate medium tank even when moving, giving you good edge. However, despite the good armor, the E50M is still not completely comfortable at close range. Other lower profile medium tanks can simply hug you, and though at the E50M poor gun depression and large size, you will not be able to fire back at them. You can get close but only about arm's length at the best. Point blank barrel matches are best to be avoided. Tempting they may be with such powerful engine, but it's worth to note that with properly trained driver, the E50M can be made to turn nearly as fast as the object 430 standards condition. On the downside, the E50M armor profile isn't perfect. The turret and lower front plate are the prominent weak spots. The front of the turret has high armor value, but barely any slope, meaning most gun it comes across the penetrating. And as per the norm of the German tanks, the lower front exposed and relatively weak. It can be expected that almost every time shots will penetrate the lower front unless the enemy's light tank or firing high explosive ammo. In addition, E50M has very good accuracy and penetration. The damage per minute is sadly the worst in the class. Every other tier 10 medium tank has better DPM, they can use to pump out the damage faster. However, at range where say the tanks might miss a lot, the E50 man still has the upper hand. On one more thing to note is that while the E50M sports mediocre get bad gun depression on the front by 6 degrees, it gets much better towards the side where it can depress its gun at 8 degrees. This takes some getting used to, as you need to angle your armor to maximize your gun depression, but it's a very valuable skill to learn, as you will learn to both sides exposure and get the most of your tank. In all, the E50 Ausf is a move average medium tank. It's a good average speed and average armor and high penetration gun. With laser-like accuracy and good aim time and accuracy speed and usable amount of health, up close of affair, you are never really out this tank killing zone. Suggested equipments for these tanks are improved ventilations, vertical stabilizer, and tank gun rammer. We watch replay from player Moten, and he's going very great. We can enjoy his game replay and watch how he played this tank. He's very experienced player, and we can say that he's good, and I congratulate him on this match. He have 8,000 damage so far, 2,000 block damage, and 1k assistant damage. So what we can say for this? This is great. I enjoyed to watch this replay.